Hi guys, today we are reviewing the Accurist 7051 sports watch. In the review we'll go through the features, style as well as dimensions. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we can see this is a stainless steel watch. We have a stainless steel case and we have pushers on the other side for the chronograph. We have a black crown with the Accurist logo in it, and then we've got a black pusher at the bottom and an orange pusher at the top. If we come around to the bracelet, we've got a stainless steel bracelet which has got sort of a satiny finish to it. This is, again, as you can see, is a used watch, so it's got a few marks and scratches on it. We have a stainless steel deployment clasp which pushes together, locks in place. You've got a button to unlock it, and then you've got a double lock over here to lock it completely into place, and then you've got the Accurist logo in this little lock part. You've got 3 adjustment points, so you can adjust it a little bit to fit your wrist. It's quite nice. We have a screw on back, and this watch is water resistant to 50 meters. Now that normally means, with most chronograph watches, 50 meters water resistance means you could take it in the water, but you can't press any of your buttons whilst it's under the water. So it is more splash proof, rain proof, that sort of thing. You can do it for washing up, but I wouldn't generally want to go swimming with it. So if we come round to the face, we have, as I said, you've got these lovely pushers in different colours, and we've got this black bezel. It's sort of a shiny edge to it with sort of matte finish on the inside of the bezel. You've got these very bright white numbers for the minutes, of course, 65, 10 and so on. On the edge of the inside of the face, so you've got like the shoulder, as it were, of the face, you've got, again, 65, 10 and 15 in orange, which is quite nice, and then the rest of the watch going around for the rest of the time is in white around the edge of the face. You've got hour batons in chrome with sort of luminous paint in the middle of them, and you've got a chrome edged number 12 at the top with luminous painting. There's a little ridge type edge to the dial around by the batons before you hit the face. You've got a date window on the face, which is just a white background with black numbers, but there's no edge to it. But the face itself has got like a sort of a hexagon type finish to it. So you can see this sort of like appearance of the face looks sort of textured, which is very nice. And then of course you've got your 3 dials for the chronograph feature, and your hands. Your hands, as you can see, are dark chrome at the ends and orange finished at the tips. And again, you've got an orange finish to the second hand. The second hand hasn't got a luminous paint, whereas the other 2 have. You've also got luminous paint on 2 of the dials for the chronograph. So the dial at 3 o'clock is a dial for 24-hour timing. This has a orange hand with a luminous paint in it, white numbers, and it's slightly, I don't know if you notice it or not, around the edge of this dial you've got little notches, which just makes it a little bit different than the other 2 dials. The dial at the bottom is for the second counter. Again, you've got an orange hand with a luminous paint dot in it. The dial at 9 o'clock is the dial for the minutes when using the chronograph. And this dial, as you can see, has got this sort of strange pointed arrow, sort of a bit like an A from the Accurist, to point to do the timing. So when you start the timing off on this watch, you press the top orange button, as you always do with chronographs, and that starts the dial down below. You can see this counting round. Okay, so we've jumped on a little bit, and you can see where the second hand now is moved around. The top dial at 9 o'clock, the little arrow stripe, sort of A shape, whatever you want to call it, has moved a little bit. So you'll see when we press the top button to stop the chronograph feature, stops, press the bottom one, the second hand goes round, moving the little dial at 9 also back. So it's a very nice chronograph feature, very nice looking and a bit unique. So we come to the dimensions. The face on this watch is 37mm across. The case from side to side here is 45mm. If you include the crown, it makes it a 50mm watch. The strap or bracelet is 22mm. Thickness is not very deep, it's only 12mm, so it's quite thin to wear it on the wrist. But because it's a big watch, it does weigh a fair amount. This watch weighs 171 grams. So again, it makes it one of my probably heaviest watches. I've probably got 3 watches roughly around this sort of weight. So you definitely know you're wearing it. but it's a really nice watch to wear. It's very legible. The dial and the face with the hands is very easy to see, easy to read quickly. I didn't even know Accurist made this model. I only noticed this when I saw it on the internet for sale. I then looked into it and realised it is still a current model and still available. I just didn't know they did it. The thing that attracted me to this watch though was of course the orange button and the orange hands. I'm fascinated by the look of it. I think it's a really nice looking watch. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the review. If you do, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more reviews, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of when I upload new videos. And thanks again for watching. Bye bye.